Hello and welcome back to Eve. Today we're going to be continuing where we left off.
I see. Then you wouldn't know a thing about the how and why of all this either, huh? I went through pretty much the same as what you described too. Right down to these roses. Pain runs through me if the petals are plucked. I thought it was a goner there. Thank you for getting it back. Now first things first, shall we look for a way out? I think I'll go mad if I stay in this dreadful place for too long. I still haven't asked your name. My, that was rude of me. Well, my name's Garry. And you are? Eve, you say. It's dangerous for a child to wander here alone, so I'll accompany you, okay? Now let's go, Eve. Eek! I was just a little startled, really, nothing more than that. Anyway, ought to keep an eye open for bizarre things like that. And now you can press E to talk. At any rate, I'll be happy to stick with you until we find an exit. I didn't realize that snapping on it hurt you too. Question mark. Is something the matter? Ah, you don't know that word? It's pronounced abstract. Got it. Which means? What's abstract art mean? Well, it means art that is abstract. Yes, well, anyway, I'll gladly help you read anything you don't understand. Yeah, so basically with Garry, you gotta backtrack. If you want to get all the art, you have to backtrack with Garry and look at every piece, and then you'll get the full titles. And so we aren't going to do that because I've already got them. But yeah, now head the statue. This thing sure's in a lousy place. Step back a bit, would you, Eve? And heave. Ta-da! Now we can proceed. Alright, off we go. So Garry, the reason he talks like that, um, oops, is because in Japanese he uses, more like feminine words. Hello. Something strange is blocking the door. Its back is slowly going up and down. It doesn't appear to be a stuffed animal. Let's have Garry move. No, that's a bad idea. Listen to the teapot's demands. Yeah, so they translated it as him talking like that, so yeah. What else was I going to say? I'll say it later. Let's start with doing this puzzle. So for this, you gotta, well, let's listen to the teapots. There's text engraved in large teapot. Teacups are not permitted to be picked up. Common sense dictates that teacups move in straight lines. We pour tea only into cups of the same color. Indeed, it does seem that there are 4 teapots and 4 cups, one in each of the 4 colors. Thank you, Garry. Teacups won't stop until they bump into something. Yeah, so for this puzzle, you want to end with the yellow because it's the only one that's in the corner. So all the others you can do in pretty much well, actually you should start with the red because it has the 2 space. So if we push it like this and over, and now it's good. And then if we push that one up and push this over, and I put that yellow in a bad spot. I messed up. Oh, you ought to be ashamed. What a poor guide I'm being. Okay. So, that's right. It's a nuisance, I'll tell you. Okay. So then we can push this down, this over. Oh, goodness me, I've made a fool of myself. Okay. You can trust me. There we go. And there we go. So now you can just push this over here, and bam. Oh, moment. And now they fill up. Smell of tea begins to waft through the room. And now the sensitive porcupus is here. Sensitive porcupus? Now that's an odd one. Why not porcupine? Porcupus. Yes, I suppose we ought to respect the artist's intentions for what it's worth. Gretchen certainly uses some odd words, though. Little wonder you need help understanding them. So that's one of the conversations you need to get the good ending. I wonder if it was lured to come to take a look here with some of the teeth. That's just me pressing E. So we get the good. So that's where I was going. Yeah, what is that? Gross. Why are there eyes on the floor? So the endings are determined by a set of points. Looking close to the eye part is sucking in. Yeah, so you accrue points by doing various things. There's two different types of points. There's friendship points and there's doom points. Hey, flowers are nice. Give me that there flower and I'll let you through. Your flower, pretty please. And don't give it. I just want it for a little bit. um, yeah, so you can't exactly get. Oh, whoops. So leaving the room resets it. That's just what this sign says. Keep messing up. So you can't just get all of the endings by just like setting a save point at one particular spot. It's a lot more complicated than that. But so I'll mostly be telling you what I can remember is. It looks like a tail, but wait, never mind that. That strange thing in front of the door is gone. Now we can go inside. Excuse me. Bloodshot eyes looking your way. I the eye drops. Yeah, so I'll mostly just be pointing out where all of the things I can remember are to get the certain points. Find a secret passage. And then I'll just like show you the outcomes of those actions when I later. So now you take the eye and you put it in here, and the painting of the white snake. And now it falls. There's writing in the back of the frame, on the back of the white bust heads. And so this is actually randomized by each playthrough, so you have to do it each time. But so then you come in here, and you come to melancholy, the white bust. Not try to say this word. Melancholy, huh? Well, really, who wouldn't be in this place? And then you come around back. I just keep doing that. I never did that before. Something stuck in the head. A ring. Now what would this be doing here? Obtain the silver ring. And then there's also wine sofa. Oh, wine glass cut diagonally with a red cushion inside. That doesn't look very comfortable to sit on. With your puzzle, colorful skeleton. Those aren't real bones, surely. And then the tree. Feeling. Tree sculpture that vaguely resembles a person. Takes a clever mind to come up with the stuff. So, to get the best ending, you need to get a certain level of friendship points. So, then we're taking the ring, and we're putting it in the bride's left hand, and we're putting it on the fourth finger over. And now she's happy! Yay! And we can give the flowers to that creepy painting. Yeah, so you need to talk to Garry, like, by pressing E, like, at least 8 times. What a beautiful bouquet. When I look for... Actually, I don't think it's 8 times. Was there someone longing for flowers? But you gotta talk to him a bunch, and then you also have to have specific conversations with him at certain spots. And I'll probably forget one of them, in which case we'll get a different ending. So that's fine. So give it the bouquet. He thinks it smells nice. Well, chow time! I love RPG Maker games. Ah, that was good. Thank you. Thanks so much. As promised, you can take this door. Be seeing ya. And now we can go through. We'll save. Yeah, so I'll probably forget one of the conversations, and so this isn't a good guide, but you know. So this elephant, which I love. Lady reading the newspaper. It's dark here, so it's hard to read the news. I love her. Guardian of time. Writing appeared on the dial. Give me a petal from your rose. In exchange, when you're in danger, I will save you. What should we do? What? Do you believe this clock, Eve? I'm sorry, but I can't. I don't want to give up any petals. A shame. Um, I actually am going to do it because I think it's funny. The deal is made. Red Close Step. Another really awesome painting. Here's the Hanged Man. Ah, yes, this is one of the paintings in the gallery. Let's take a look and make a note of that. And noble boasting of gold. Hello, my dear, the lady's gazing at emptiness. My, this painting has a different feel from the other painted ladies. These creepy pitch black eyes. I prefer to keep my distance. Input the 4 numbers hidden in the painting, then knock upon the door. 4 numbers, I take it hidden in painting means there's a hint in some painting? Yeah, so that's in the Hanged Man. And so what looks like whatever is actually 2, 5, 6, 9. And, oh, it goes invisible. But so in the painting it's upside down and looks like 6, 9, 2, 5. So you gotta do it upside down. It seems the door unlocked. There's something in front of the mirror. Obtain the golden fish. A large mirror. What's this written on the mirror? A fragment of the fish is by the yellow lady. What could that mean? Eek! What is that? Why you... So, here's one of your big choices. So, if you close your eyes, then you'll get another doom point, and if you stop Garry, you won't. So you need to stop him if you don't want the doom points. Alright, my, that was immature of me. Well, let's go. I should have saved because I do like when you do destroy the mannequin, when you let Garry destroy the mannequin, this room becomes all creepy. So I should have shown that, but if we're going for the good ending. Please refrain from touching the displays. If by any chance you damage the exhibits, you'll be expected to pay for so fill in the blanks, pay with your life. So the letters are missing. And that flips over and says Hanged Garry in the back when he attacks. That's what I was gonna do. There's a vase here. This room seems safe. Thank goodness. So now we can heal. And save. And there's a book in here. Wonderful Days. The gallery is like a spooky amusement park filled with lots of peculiar things. It's so much fun playing here. The day's over before you know it. Isn't it a fantastic place? Why don't you join me here? You'll never be lonely with all this company. And you have more questions. Anyway, so if you go by this way over to the yellow lady, then she has the ball with the hole. Ah, this ball looks like it could attach to the fish model we picked up. Combine the golden fish and the ball of hole and obtain the golden lamp. Whoa, it's bright! So the ball was a light bulb. And now she's chasing us, but that's okay because she's slow. But we come over here and we give this to the lady. Say, what do you have there? A brightly shining lamp. Would you trade me for that elephant? Trade. Thank you. Then the elephant's yours. Obtain the golden elephant. Ah, that's right. How wonderful. By the way, the reason we're doing this is to put it here. So, like, no two ways about this. This isn't going to fit. There are bars blocking the door. Yeah. She's so slow. So we come over here. Well, take a look. And now, that golden elephant! How big and beautiful! Would you trade it to me for this golden bird? Sure. Well then, shall we just put the elephant here? And taking this bird, the trade's complete. Tame the golden bird. Thank you. Ah, what a big and beautiful golden elephant. It's not made of real gold, but sure. Yes, and so now we take the bird and we walk it on over to here and put the golden bird in. Was that bird really so heavy? Well, didn't you wait? Let's hurry and take a look inside. If how securely guarded this room was, there's sure to be something. Perhaps an exit. So now here's the sofa. You can take a little sit. Um, if you're tired, why not rest? You'll never suffer again. And then there's this painting, which we aren't even gonna. No, there's something sitting on the frame. Obtain the great key. Ah, another key. No exit first this time. You? Is something the matter? Huh? The people in this painting are your mom and dad? Huh, now that you mention it, I can't see the resemblance. But why would such a painting be down here, I wonder? I wonder too. Where are they? Well, I can't say I know that either. Just don't worry, they must be here somewhere. I thought she was a tough kid, but it's surely getting to her after all. What was that sound just now? The door won't open. Are you kidding me? The door was wide open. That noise, is that coming from outside? This could be bad. Be careful, Eve. And there's literally nothing you can do. You just need to stay away from the wall. And then leave your space time to get around. Why are there so many mannequins? What's going on? I think we'd better get away from here, and quick. Eve, look! See that locked door over there? That great key we picked up should be able to open it. It has to. Let's make our way over. Won't you play more? And so also when you hit that painting earlier, she's even faster. Gah, always in such inconvenient locations. We can take a shortcut if we go through these, alright? This is another adding to the doom counter. Basically, anytime you destroy a statue, it adds to the doom. So you want to avoid that. So we go around. Nope. Watch out. As promised, I'll stop time briefly. Isn't it funny? I think it's funny. Stopping for just a second. Hi, you guys. And that should be far enough, I think. We certainly showed them. My, well then. Let's keep moving. Yep. You look pale. Are you okay? Yep. Stay with me now. No, Eep! Eep! Also, that is how you pronounce it, by the way. Eep. It's like Eve, but not. You can't find your red rose. I love how quickly she adapts to having it on her. Like, it's just what you do. Wherever you go, everyone's watching. Eve, where are you? You better run quicker, I'll catch up. Ah, what do I do? I search everywhere, but I can't find her. Riding can give you at least some relief. Things spilled all over, so you can't ride in it anymore. You can't talk or you'll be found. The rose melted the moment you touched it. Where did that girl get to? She has to go off on her own, and then this. What a bother. If she doesn't hurry, we won't be able to leave. When the painting is smiling. Mother and father. Exit is ahead. I wonder what that was. Yeah. It was a dream. Ah. Oh, Jack, it was scary. Rise and shine, Ebe. How do you feel? Um, I fear this has an effect, but I might be wrong. I had a nightmare. I see, you poor thing. I can't say I'm surprised. You've been put through such frightful things. Perhaps I should have woken you. Perhaps I should have woken you. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice. Eep, would you dig in the pocket of that coat? There's a piece of candy. You can have that. Feel free to eat it. Now, let's rest here a while longer before we set out again. Oh, that's right. I placed a rose in the vase there. So here's another way to get a friendship point. Pick up the coat and give it to him. This is probably my favorite painting, by the way. Untitled. I love it. Rules of the gallery. No loud conversation, no photography, no food or drink, no fountain pens, no leaving this place. How nice. Yes, so. Oh, my coat. How thoughtful of you, Eve. Handed over the coat. Now he's back to normal. Say, Eve, I bet your family is pretty well off, isn't it? I mean, your clothes, they may look simple, but they use some fine quality cloth, don't they? Hmm? Your mother just picks them out for you? Still, that just proves that your family is well off. And there's also books. The women here like to play Loves Me, Loves Me Not. What an interesting fact. Fun pictures. It's filled with lots of large drawings. Grab our rose. Regain the red rose. Eve, are you able to walk around? If you're tired, make sure to tell me right away, okay? Don't be shy about it. I'll completely understand. This is another instance where there's just a lot of dialogue. It's randomized, so you might just say a lot to get the. I accidentally pressed. I was so looking forward to going to the gallery after so long, and then this. Honestly, I think I've had enough of art galleries at this point. I know it's a bit late to point it out, but this is actually the first time I've seen a blue rose. I've never seen one, not even at the florist. I wonder if these actually exist in real life. Yes, there's more, but I'm just going to leave. Eve, are you ready to sit out again? I'm ready. Okay, let's get going then. Milk puzzle. Eve, have you heard of milk puzzles? This is another instance of getting friendship points. Well, they're puzzles where the pieces are white of milk, hence the name. I feel like both of them might give you the point, but just you've got to look at the painting. But hence the name. Since there's no picture on them, they're much harder than regular puzzles. Very smart people can finish them in no time at all, but to be honest, they're not exciting since they don't even make a picture in the end. It feels much more worth it to do a puzzle of a picture you like. Sorry, water. I feel like it's not really smartness thing to it. It's more like pattern recognition, cause like all the time I'll do puzzles like my mom, and like you just gotta pay attention to the shape, and you just gotta look. Like if there's a section that it's just like all black, even if there's a bigger picture, then you can just look at the shape of the ends and the holes, and then you can just find them. Fleeting thoughts on a moonlit night. This puzzle, I like it, but it doesn't really make sense. So yeah, you gotta double tap that one, and it can go around. Press this, come back around. Um, tap it, and the orange, and then you're out. And then here's the mirror, large mirror. You can see the skin without the text. Um, this book. I found myself, my finger over her, beautiful. And as she lay there, I would die. Garry closed the book. You should wait until you're older to read this kind of thing. I like this one too. Separation. What an off-putting painting. What? The lights! It's too dark to see. Eve, are you there? He doesn't like it if you're quiet. So you say, I'm here. That's good to hear. Stay put there, alright? Still, this is a problem. Ah, that's right. I forgot I had a lighter. That's against the rules, Garry. I've noticed all visitors. The gallery has a strict ban on fire-starting implements. We request that you not bring in items like matches or lighters. Should the use of such items be should the use of such items be reported to staff? Huh? What is this? I don't think this is good for my mental health. Yeah, I'm probably right about that. Oh, look. Look at this oddly looking blood trail. What is this red stuff? Crayon? It's crayon. Oh, yeah, it's X's. Go back in. And now, Garry, really now. Push it away. Be careful not to tip it over. Whew. Okay, that should do it. Now we can make a full loop. We can indeedy. What? Oh, are you okay? Wait, say, are you... Should be one of the visitors to the gallery. Ah, as I thought. My name's Garry, and this girl here is Eve. We, too, were at the gallery, but soon found ourselves lost in this odd place. So now we're working together to try and find a way out. I presume it's the same story for you? I was looking to see if there's anyone else, too. I wanted to get out, so as I thought! Well then, would you like to come with us? Huh? It's dangerous to be alone here. There's lots of strange creatures around. So will you come with us? I think it would be for the best if we all stay together. Yeah, I'll come. That's decided. Oh, what's your name? Mary. Mary, then. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Eve. Nice to meet you too. All right, and with a new companion, let's proceed with our spirits high.